It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. Oh, that shit just. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the? What the? Oh shit, that one's going down. It's going down. It's going down. Oh, that shit just. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Creed Millstone, I rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of this earth, wishing this word in truth, also in sincerity and well monatizat. Got a short video, once again, an impromptu video, you know, and look at that. Right, look at that. Look at what we've come into within the space of roughly a week. The Epstein files have been released, and in less than a week, the world is at war. Right, Prince Charles was released after his arrest for being, a visitor to the Epstein. Well, at least having connections. Bill Gates apologized. A lot of people, And right now, I believe his company got a very big security contract for this war that has started. Right. The little excerpt for this video says what? Iranian ballistic missile carrying a cluster munitions warhead seen re-entering the atmosphere over Israel. Right, and the first one up there with the man says going down is Iranian ballistic missile bypasses air defenses and strikes Jerusalem. Right, and this third exhibit that post here is now Hezbollah has officially joined the war with extensive rocket fire at communities in the north of Israel. So there's all going on here. So now we see in the other countries that have issues with Israel join with Iran. I don't think it confirmed yet, but I believe Russia say if it continues, they will have to step in. Right. So one of the big dogs then saying, hey, if all they continue, we'll step in on behalf of Iran, and well, no one's done steps in where it goes to. Right. We'll look at where they have America right now. Right. They killed the United States taking out the supreme leader. Iran has raised the red flag of revenge, and right now they are non-stop. What is a non-stop onslaught of bombarding Israel with missiles. And they're just bombarding them with freaking explosions right now. As we just say, don't get no rest for the wicked. You know? I think firstly, is it German? 40. Oh, put because Jeremiah 40. 50. 50 and 45. It says, therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh that he had taken against Babylon and his purposes, that he had purpose against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Surely, if my but no maybe surely, right? Surely, positively, absolutely. Know the word of the Lord, but don't return unto him void. So he doesn't send the spirits out for the spirits to, fulfill that command he have. And clearly the command was what? This is the command, warfare. Warfare. This is what we see in here. Iran is not letting up. They see what he was going to do and they stuck with it. Revenge. See, fully interfere with, we will not let up and they are not letting up. And now they gain other countries in their corner. You know, Germany, I think, stop sending things to Israel for the while. I think Australia and all actually come out to say they're in support of the nothing to support of Israel. Something along the lines rather, but is yet to be confirmed, right? Yet to be confirmed. You know, the least of the flock drawing them out, right? And if other superpowers such as Iran, not Iran, Slovakia, such as Russia says, if this persists, we will step in. We all know where this is going to go. There are unconfirmed reports saying this entire war started because the Prime Minister of Israel, Netanyahu, told Trump, hey, if all they don't hit Iran, we're going to send nuclear missiles their way, right? And to avoid the basically a nuclear war, they went and, hit their supreme leader. Who knows? Once again, that is an unconfirmed report. Who knows the way Esau decide what he don't want you to see. you know, at the end of the day, it's all what the purpose and will of who? Yahweh, Basham Yahushai. Was it fulfilling the purpose? It is what it is. The fact of the matter is that the precepts say one thing, and this is the exact same thing that happening. Right? Regardless of what happens, it is here. It is already here. It's been written. It has been prophesied. Thus said the Lord. Right? And every time I say that, I remember Brother God. That is what one brother God that say. Thus said the Lord, and he's right. Thus said the Lord. All right. Isaiah 13 and 4 says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Yahweh of hosts mustered the hosts of the battle, and these were going on, right? It says they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even Yahweh and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Holy, for the day of Yahweh is at hand, shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Right? Yeah, it will come as a destruction. Right? Because you are not letting them. I can't, at the end of the day, I can't be mad at them because, one, we don't have a dog in the fight. Two, they're doing exactly what they say they would have done. See, if they interfere with us, you're not going to let up. These folks haven't given Israel room to breathe. It's just a silent slot, basically, one after the next. All right, and thus said the Lord. All right, thus said the Lord. When we go to Joel chapter 3, it says, "For behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations, and I will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations, and parted my land, and they have cast lots for my people, and given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that he may drink. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine? Will you render me a recompense? If you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? Right? So everybody have a portion to play, or at least have the lot to play in what is happening today as we speak. What is happening concurrently while this video is being recorded. You know? Everybody have the part to play. The Joel, what, 2-1? No. We're not chapter 2. We jump down to verse 12. 11. Yeah, it's at 11. Joel 3 and 11. It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about to the cause thy mighty ones to come down with Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shabbat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. Right? It says, put ye in a sickle, for the harvest is ripe, come get you down, for the press is full, the fat overflow, for their wickedness is great. We know the wickedness of America is unfathomable. Also, Edom, Esau as a holistic nation, the nation of you know what I mean? It's unfathomable. Let me be real. Verse 14 says, multitudes, in the valley of decision, for the day of Yahweh is near in the valley of decision. Right? And right where the valley is, we're seeing it on fire right now, literally and figuratively. Multiple airspaces has been closed, thousands of flights cancelled, delayed, rerouted. Right? Iran knock off 20% of the world oil is 20%, if I'm not mistaken. Of the world oil, so oil prices is going to surge when the markets open Monday, and the fucking fallout has begun from the war. We'll see how the cookie crumbles. Well, no Monday, what is the time? Right now, I think it's, shit, nigga, it's 2:43 in the AM. Right? So it's what, let me say, 2:45 in the morning right now. So the markets open later on this morning, bro. And the fallout from this little fucking skirmish Because it is a all out war right now. I just call it a skirmish because no superpower to say superpowers entered into the retaliation. Right? So that's just me calling it that, but it is a full on war. Right? The fallout from it, we'll see what happens Monday morning when these so called markets open. You know? But yeah, all this was said to happen. It was set and said to happen. And we as the watchman, we have been on our watch. You have been warned. Thus said the Lord. Right? So this was edifying. I hope it's spark food for thought. I'm Yakim. To the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yoshai. Bashem Kakodash. Until next time, Shalom.